CCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160. Good morning to you. So glad that you're with us here today. And we are so glad to welcome into the studio once more Pastor Jonathan Ditter, the Homer City Alliance Church, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Homer City Alliance Church, part of the Homer City Ministerium. And our conversation with Pastor Ditter brought to you by Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. It is called the Family Day at Floodway, and it's coming up on June 26th. What's that all about?
Well, it's kind of the main focus is community. That's what we're doing. We're focusing on bringing the community together, and the ministerium is organizing it. All the churches in Homer City, or many of the churches in Homer City, have been planning this for about 6 months now, and this is something we've done in the past. We did it in 2019. Of course, nothing happened in 2020, but last year we brought it back, and a lot of people enjoy it. We've been having it on the last Sunday in June, so June 26th is when we're having it, and it's kind of two parts to this event. In the morning, we are having a worship service. And the neat thing about this worship service, it doesn't matter if you go to church anywhere. It doesn't matter what church you go to. A number of the churches are not closing down their services, but they're relocating their services to Floodway Park. And we are having numerous pastors present the message. We're having a worship team come in, and they're leading songs that many people know, they're common songs that most people know. So, again, if someone isn't attending church anywhere, but has been saying to themselves, I should really start going to church, or I really been curious about what church is all about, this is a great event for them to come to Floodway Park and just be part of something bigger than our smaller congregations. It's getting us outside of our churches, getting us outside of our four walls, as we could say, and getting into the community and just coming together for the same purpose, to worship the same God, and setting our differences aside. We live in a world right now where it seems like everyone is focusing on what sets us apart from everyone else and what makes us different. And we're setting those things aside, and we're saying, what do we agree on? What are the things that we come together on? And worshiping God together is one of those things we want to agree on.
I think a lot of people, they worship is when they have events such as this, where you have a bells to a faith life. And you understand that it's all faith, it's all the same God.
Right. And it's not about what makes us different. It's about what makes us the same. And that's really what we're trying to do here, is to say, hey, you and I, we're neighbors, and we can come together. We don't have to always be different. We don't always have to be apart from each other. We can come together and join together. Yeah.
Of course, one thing we want to emphasize for this and for the other activities through the day: bring a lawn chair.
Bring a lawn chair. We will have chairs. We will have canopies set up where people can sit under. There's some trees there that people can sit under, but yes, if we can't always gauge how many chairs we're going to need, and we don't want. And some people do sit on the grass, and that's perfectly fine too. But bring a lawn chair; it's probably more comfortable than the plastic chairs that we set up.
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, so that's at 10:30 is the worship service.
Yep. And then after the worship service is done, we're going to have a free lunch provided for anyone. And if someone wants to come for the lunch, they didn't make it for the service, but they want to come for lunch, they are more than welcome to. The lunch will be served about noon, and Sanso's is donating hot sausage for us to serve. Fox's Pizza in Homer City is donating pizzas for us to serve. So this whole event is free, and because of the generosity of community businesses, we had a lot of business sponsors that provide this so that we can have a completely free event. And so people can come. There's going to be hot dogs for the kids, and just we'll have a lunch at noon. And it's going to be where we again, just people can come through and help themselves. We always have plenty of food, so it's always great.
Yeah. All right.
Just continue with that fellowship time.
So you set us up in the morning with worship and then lunch, but what about the afternoon?
In the afternoon, we have a community concert. There's different groups. We have 3 different groups coming in, and they're going to be playing music. It's going to be they're going to have a stage, and while the music is going on, we'll also have games and activities for kids. We'll have carnival-style games, and so, if parents are coming like, well, my kids will sit for maybe a half hour, but I don't know if they'll sit for the whole thing. We have games and activities for them, too. There's a number of different booths that are going to be there, too, so there's going to be plenty of entertainment. Of course, it's at Floodway Park, so there's that great playground there, too, so there's plenty for kids to do. But we have 3 different groups coming in, and I'm not going to try and remember what the 3. I know what they are, but I'm going to say their names wrong. But they're very talented groups. All 3 of them have been part of our event in the past, and back by popular demand, I guess you could say. We're bringing
Yeah.
back these three groups that everyone really enjoy hearing every year.
And boy, are you catching a break with the weather. We've got this 90-degree stuff happening right now, but on Sunday, Father's Day, partly sunny and a high of 72 degrees.
Yeah.
You couldn't ask for a better forecast than that.
Yeah. We're just hoping that's what we've been getting the last 2 times we've had this event. We've had really great weather, so hopefully that holds out for the next week, and we can, on the 26th, we can come together and just have a great day. It's going to be rain or shine. We don't, people have asked, well, if it rains, are we moving this to a church? No, it's going to be outside at Floodway Park, rain or shine. We have canopies that people can sit under, but if it looks like it's rain, maybe people want to bring an umbrella.
Well, that canopy might just offer shade or protection from wet weather. Either one is fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a pretty big day happening at Floodway Park.
Yeah, we're excited about it. There's a lot of people behind the scenes. I'm always the one that's always on the stage. And we're also having prizes that we're giving away. There's going to be drawings for different door prizes. Again, generously donated prizes, some prize baskets, some different tickets to different things in Pittsburgh. And so when people come, they'll put their name in a drawing. We do ask that they be present to win. And so if people are planning on only staying for a little bit, they might miss out on their chance to win some of those prizes. But between each of the bands, we will talk about different community nonprofit groups. We're going to talk about Family Promise. We're going to talk about the Homer City Food Bank, and we're going to talk about Celebrate Recovery in Homer City. And so we will be talking about those things while the groups are changing over. So it's also going to be an informative time also.
Yeah. So wow, you've got. I mean, it's an event for all ages.
Yes.
The kids will have lots of fun.
Yep.
And then so will the adults as they listen to the music and play and. They'll just they'll have a great time of fellowship, and that's really what the afternoon is all about: fellowship and the fact of what you were talking about in the morning with the morning worship service and the unity and the wonderful faith life that we're celebrating. That all becomes a part of the afternoon.
Yes, it's really a great day, and it's really about the community. It's not about individuals. It's not about the churches. We're the ones that put it on, but it's about the community. And that's what we want to be. We want to be in the community. We want to be serving the community.
It's called Family Day at Floodway, and it's a free event coming up on Sunday. Again, the worship service is at 10:30 in the morning.
Worship service is at 10:30 in the morning. And it's not this Sunday. It's next week Sunday.
Sunday the 26th.
That is correct.
Beautiful. Well, I hope everybody comes. It's just a celebration of the community and everything else. So we're glad you're able to come in and tell us about it this morning.
Well, thank you very much for having me. I do appreciate it.
Our pleasure. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM and AM 1160.